Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 26th of May 2019 and welcome to week 176 of my weight loss journey. Last week we all saw I had a loss of 1.5 pound or 0.7 kilogram, which in turn saw my body mass index go from 48.3 down to 48.1. I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,692 compared to the previous week at 2,637. So it has increased slightly. It's still within my allowance, which I'm completely shocked by. The last 3 days I have been down south in London and I haven't been exactly 100% on plan for the food choices. Breakfast was cornflakes and muffin. Not ideal. My main meals were pre-packed sandwiches, crisps, so there's been a lot of bread over the last 3 days, a lot of bread. But it's still been within my allowance, which is obviously a good thing, but a lot of carbs. My fluid consumption has reduced to 2,828 millilitres. I'm not happy with this, but I'm not surprised by it either. I do like it to be above 3,000 millilitres, as you all know, so hopefully it won't be too much of a problem on the weighing result, but we'll wait and see. If I now move on to my step count, which we can also see in the graph above, the average of this was 5,873 compared to the previous week at 8,246. So it's obviously decreased, and decreased more than I would like it to, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I have been away from my normal routine, as I've already explained, and I've been basically sat down behind a driving wheel for the majority of this time, so I'm not surprised that there's such a reduction in my step count. And again, I'm hoping for the best in terms of this won't cause too much of a problem on my overall weighing result for this week. It's that time of the week where we all get to see if I've managed to lose any more weight. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 166.1 kilograms, which is 366.2 pounds, or 26 stone 2.2 pounds. This means in the last week I've seen a gain of 3.5 pounds, or 1.6 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 3.5 pounds, or 1.6 kilogram. Obviously, this week's result is not ideal. I did say last week the best I could possibly hope for would be a maintained result. Well, obviously this big gain is not what I wanted to see whatsoever. I think all those extra carbs, reduced fluid consumption, reduced step count has obviously taken its toll on me this week, and given me this gain result. Not ideal by a long shot, but draw a line in the sand, move forward, and hopefully we'll see a loss, well, the loss of what I've just gained this week, next week. Based on this week's weight gain result, it sees my body mass index go from 48.1 up to 48.5. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 55% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 50% complete. So in the 176 weeks of been doing this journey, I've lost a total of 175 pounds, which is 79.4 kilograms, or 12 stone 7 pounds. If you recall, a couple of weeks ago, I asked you all for some suggestions, activity suggestions of what I could incorporate into my day-to-day journey, and you came back with some very helpful suggestions. Number one being increase my current walking step count. Well, my current step count is 7,000 steps, so I've decided to increase this to 9,000 steps. So this week, going forward, that's going to be my daily target now. 9,000 steps. The second suggestion was to incorporate weights into my activity, specifically being dumbbell exercises. Well, I'm still looking into that, and I think I may even dust off my old gym membership to use the weights at their facility as well. At joint third, the suggestions given to me was either a pool workout or swimming. Now I do appreciate you suggesting these because I did ask for low impact activities on my knees, and swimming certainly would do this. The only thing is my confidence levels, you know, whipping out my old man boobs isn't going to be the best approach for anybody. Anybody. Nobody wants to see these babies, trust me. But yeah, it's the old confidence levels. Going to the public swimming baths is a bit of an area which I need to get over psychologically. Yeah, but fully appreciate that suggestion, and I fully do enjoy swimming. And the last time I went swimming was well over 10 years ago. So yeah, so it's been 10 years since I've shown these puppies to anybody. Yeah, so there we go. Move on. Suggestion number 4 was workout videos, specifically here on YouTube. He gave me a couple of channel suggestions which I could go and check out, and I'll certainly do this. And finally, the 5th suggestion was cycling, and I know this definitely generates a sweat on me when I'm doing it, but after 5 minutes the seats really do start to hurt my backside, so I go completely numb. Granted, it's been a couple of years since I was last in the gym and last using a static bike, so I may obviously have lost a bit of weight since then, so hope it may not hurt my backside as much. I don't know, but I'm certainly going to give some or all of these 5 suggestions a try coming forward over the next few weeks. The swimming one, I'm still a bit unsure on. But anyway, thank you all so much for those suggestions that you gave me those couple of weeks ago. But that's it. That is the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue, follow me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see a lot less of me in the future, why don't you subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.